Buttons, buttons, rock the buttons, buttons, balls in. Buttons, buttons, rock the buttons, don't button, JHB. Hey YouTube, it's JHB, and in this episode of Button It, as I'm officially calling it as of this moment, I'm going to be talking about DBZ, and I want to talk about how much I like it, because it's one of my favorite shows, and if it's not your favorite show, well then, you can just button it already, you know. I don't need you in my comments, you know, trolling, if you are trolling, then you're gonna get a Kamehameha to the face, okay? So, you better be ready. Anyway, so, I just want to talk about how, it was like 300 episodes, and they were the greatest episodes of all time, but, they're like half the episodes they could have just done without, because they were just like power-up episodes, and it's like, okay, we get it, like, Goku was gonna save the day, and he was always, like, sick or injured or whatever. He took, like, 1,000,000 episodes to heal, then he'd charge up, and, it was great, but, we could have done without it from time to time, I just want to see the battles, I want to see people getting beat up, I don't need to see people screaming for a good 60 minutes, And on top of that, like, every saga, they were like, oh my god, he's so powerful, And, I mean, let's face it, in the Saiyan saga, they already said they could blow up all the planets, so, because Vegeta tried to with the Gallic gun. And then, like, 100 episodes later, 300 episodes later, they're still battling, and they're still saying, oh my god, they're so powerful, but once you blow up the planet, like, how much more powerful can you really be, Yeah, you can't. But anyway, like their power level was just so infinitely high, and if you ask me, like, James B, what's your power level? I'll tell you, it's over 9,000. Okay, and my subscribers should be over 9,000. Okay, so just you gotta subscribe, because James B needs subscribers. And that's, like, subscribers are like my power level, okay? The more subscribers, the more powerful I am, the more I can talk about your needs, my needs, everybody's needs, okay? Because that's what Buttons does. He's a man of the people, okay? He's like your Z team. So when the Buttons is needed by the world has Buttons at their beck and call, okay? So, sometimes they need a sensu bean, and your comments are like my sensu beans. They heal me. Unless you're a troll, and then they hurt me. So, don't do that, because Buttons doesn't need any more trolls, okay? And, so I just wanted to talk about that. Oh, and while I'm at it, I did not approve of Dragon Ball Evolution the movie, okay? Because it sucked, okay? I like Amy Rossum, I like Chatwin, but the cheesy dialogue, they just ruined it. They didn't look the part, and, like, they said stupid stuff like, to be at one with myself, I must be two, which doesn't make any sense, because how can you be two people and be with yourself? It doesn't, and Buttons doesn't understand, okay? And it really griped me, and they're making a second one. And Buttons disapproves, okay? Then you should too. But anyway, I just want to talk about how awesome the show was. It was awesome enough that I met the voice actors, Krillin and Bulma. They're amazing people. And Chris Sabat, I wish I had met him, so I could have seen him do his rap and say Gangsta Boogie. But, I didn't. And I'm kind of depressed about that. That's my one dream. But so if you could tweet Chris Sabat for me and tell him Buttons needs a good old shout out, tweet Buttons World and tell him, I'm here for you, that'd be great. And tell him that my power level's over, tell me that my power level's over 9,000. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So, if you have comments about DBZ, I'd be more than happy to hear them and respond to them. So, anyway, it's time to end my days now, and I'll see you next time on Buttons Ball Z.